Hello, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Timothy Earle from Picks Parlays and Earle Sports Bets, and today we've got another episode of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. We've got a decent-sized NBA slate for tomorrow. I believe it's 9 games, so not a bad slate after an 11-game slate yesterday. So big slate yesterday, so we'll see how that one goes. If you guys are interested in grabbing all my plays, picksandparlays.net/Tim, $70 NBA week pass. Lots of plays up yesterday. Yesterday, I did have the over in the Pistons game, which they are playing good defense. That one's probably a loser at this point. It's 57-56 with 10 minutes to go in the third. So live line's around 210, so that's probably a loser. I do have the Knicks, who are currently up 7, so that's kind of nice. I have the under in the Houston game, which looks okay. I have the Pelicans money line. I have the Thunder money line. And my best bet was the Kings. So we'll see. And I got them at -120. They're -4 now. So definitely interesting line movement there. But those were all the plays that are up on the site. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys check out that. This is my current updated record. Obviously, the games from the 10th are not on here because I put this in before those games started. And I still don't know how those games are going to end. So 249, 236, up 13.88. Solid year so far in the NBA. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out over on the site. Let's go ahead and jump into these games because the Sixers are taking on the Nets. The Sixers are 3.5-point favorites. 225.5 is the total. I will tell you guys off the bat, A, I don't bet all these games. B, lines are subject to change. So a 3.5 now, maybe different in the morning. But we look at these two teams. The Nets are just they're destroyed right now. They lost a bunch of players, but I'm going after them tomorrow. I just think everybody's writing them off. They trade away their two big players. They still got a couple. They got Mikal Bridges. They got a Cam Johnson, both from Phoenix. I think those two guys are going to be very helpful as long as they play in this one. I'm going to go ahead into it and grab the Nets. Sixers are also on a second leg of a back-to-back, so we'll go Nets in this one. Heat and the Magic are going to go at it. The Heat are 2.5-point favorites. 221.5 is the total. And here's where my best bet's going to be. It'll be on a side in this game. So that one is over on the picksandparlays.net website. Check out that. But I'm going to go ahead and go for a total in this one. We'll go ahead and take the under just because Miami is the biggest under team in the entire league. They are still dead last in scoring and number 2 in defense, only behind the Cleveland Cavaliers. Under for this one. Indiana and Washington are going to go at it. Indiana is going to be on a second leg of a back-to-back. Washington's the 4.5-point favorite. 231.5 is the total. At the moment, the Pacers are currently down 14 points. Yeah. I'm going to end up taking them tomorrow. We'll see how this game goes. Obviously, all the plays that I bet are going to be up on the site, so I don't know whether or not I'm betting this one yet. It really depends on how the rest of this game ends. If they get absolutely blown to pieces tonight, this will probably be on my card. If they end up catching back up, making it close, competitive, hard-fought game going overtime, no, this one probably won't make it. But Pacers plus 4.5 for a play in this one. Nuggets and the Hornets are going to go at it. The Nuggets are 9.5-point favorites. 233.5 is the total. And this one's going to be exciting because I'm going to be in attendance for this game. This is the one NBA game I go to each year. Nuggets and the Hornets, obviously. That's where I got my jersey signed last year. Really excited still. It's signed right on that too by Jamal Murray. Fantastic game. So obviously I'm not going to give out it's hard for me to give out anything in this game because I'm going to it. I don't want to seem biased. I'm going to have Nikola Jokic triple-double. I'll give out a player prop for this one. He's gone to triple-double in 19 games this year. I believe his triple-double rate's close to 39 or 40% in games this year. That's hard to go against. Obviously, I don't have the total for it, or I don't have the betting odds. It's probably going to be around even money. So Nikola Jokic triple-double for a player prop tomorrow. Normally when I do player props, they normally are pretty solid. So Jokic triple-double. Hawks and the Spurs are going to go at it. The Hawks are 10.5-point favorites. 238.5 is the total in this one. And the Spurs will be on a second leg of a back-to-back. And if you guys remember exactly what I tell you, the Spurs are the dead last in defense. and it's going to be even tougher for them to play defense on the second leg of a back-to-back. I'm not taking it over because for whatever reason, their games aren't going over right now. They're a little bit too high. Take the Hawks team total over. Whatever it is, it's probably going to be around a 120 area. Grab the Hawks team total. I think that's going to go way over. Hawks will be able to drop 125, 130 on them, especially San Antonio, second leg of a back-to-back, tired. Give me the Hawks team total over. The Knicks and the Jazz are going to go at it. The Knicks are 3.5-point home favorites. 231.5 is the total. The Knicks are on a second leg of a back-to-back, and I do trust the Jazz as a dog. I do not trust them as a favorite, and I believe this will be Russell Westbrook's first game. So I'll take them on as a dog. I'll take them plus 3.5, and I'll ride with that. Chicago and Cleveland are going to go at it. Cleveland's a 3.5-point favorite. 224.5 is the total in this one. Cleveland's going to be playing tonight against the Pelicans. I have the Pelicans tonight, so I'm thinking that obviously I'm thinking the Cavs are going to lose, which means I like the bounce back spot for them. Cavs minus 3.5. This obviously changes if the Cavs win tonight. I don't see them winning tonight because they're not a good road team. They're back home for this one. I think it's going to be a good spot for them. Go ahead and grab the Cavs minus 3 and a hook. Lakers and the Warriors is the second to last game. The Warriors are 3.5-point favorites. 236.5 is the total. And we're going Warriors. This is still a team that's 21-6 at home, 16-10-1 against the spread. This Lakers team is still making a bunch of trades, or made a bunch of trades. I feel like their chemistry is going to be a little bit off. Obviously, AD is not happy right now, so we'll see what goes on with him. I'll go ahead and grab the Warriors minus the 3.5 for that one. Final game of the night is the Mavericks and the Kings. The Kings are 2.5-point favorites. 233.5 is the total. And this is another game that is dictated on tonight. Because these two teams are playing tonight as well. They're playing in an hour and a half. And I believe they're playing in the same stadium 2 nights in a row. Which is definitely interesting to see. But it'll be heavily dictated on what goes on in it. Seeing that I have the Kings tonight, I'll take the Mavericks tomorrow. Obviously, if the Kings win tonight, or the Mavericks win tonight, different story. Probably not betting this game in general. This one's heavily dictated off of if the Kings win tonight, I go Mavericks tomorrow. So Mavericks plus 2.5 as long as the Kings win tonight. That is all the games for today. On a Saturday, obviously big college basketball card. If you guys are interested in that as well, you guys can go ahead and jump over to on the site. We have 3 packs up for college basketball. Big Saturday, 27 plays up for college basketball. Jump on it. Or you can jump on some NBA plays if you're interested in that as well. Week pass, $70 on picksandparlays.net/Tim. That's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NBA.